Listen, Jérôme, that is quite enough. Our sweet friend here, your coworker, yes, does not deserve that. Literally, English is not my first nor my second language. Okay? You say, oh, pronouns like another language, somehow I'm doing better than you. It's a little embarrassing, no? Instead, you could do your own work. You could do the basic decency, no? Okay? It's embarrassing. You go to school for fashion and you think you're never going to interact with trans icons in the industry. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What is your deal? Not because you really think that it's funny to disrespect somebody who is on every level doing better than you. It speaks more to how you feel about yourself, really. Like, truly. Like, take a time out. Think about your life. I don't know. Drink some water, touch some grass. Literally, you work a minimum wage job. And you have the time and energy somehow to be disrespectful. I don't understand. Clearly, you have some emotional, mental, or spiritual needs that you need to be attending to, I swear. Seek help. I don't know. You could ask your friends. Maybe you don't have any, judging by the very, very sad little whatever it is going on your face. If it's not shaping up the facial hair, some free advice, you could shave it off. No, literally, just can you get a handle on your own things, please? Yes. Yeah, they're coming to pick up their dog, I think, at 3. You can check the system, can you not? Computer's right there. And your levels of entitlement are honestly very intriguing, fascinating, very, you know, telling, yeah, of your personal socialization as well as your innate inferiority complex that you feel so much, yes, that you feel that you have to displace it onto others. It's embarrassing. Seek help. No, because I'm not allowing you to be horrible to our coworker, my friend, because you have your own issues. You're making everybody's life here more difficult because you cannot reel it in. Whatever it is you're working through, you're moving unhealed. Literally, just like literally, couldn't you, I don't know, be anywhere else? If you need to be around people like yourself, like why would you work here or anywhere? Be in spaces with other people in general. There are places where you can work on things, or if you really, really needed to, I don't know, just find, you know, Transphobics Anonymous, probably it exists. Look online, deal with it, No, because trans people, non-binary people, genderqueer people have lived on this earth as long as people have existed, and yet you keep going on with these very tired, very just honestly horrible jokes about attack helicopter. It's very giving not funny. Is historical, is giving white supremacy, is giving I cannot handle my own things in my life, so I have to make fun of other people because, again, I have a deeply seated inferiority complex. It's very sad. You should get that handled. You cannot move in the world like this. Jeremy, you cannot. It's embarrassing for yourself and anyone who knows you. Like literally, you owe everybody at this space money at this point for having to do this sort of education. Like literally, this is a job, extra job that we are having to do for you because you cannot deal with it yourself. Like, nobody comes in here signing up for extra unpaid labor to do for you specifically. And I just think that that's something that you should maybe take into consideration before you open your mouths. Perhaps it's not something that for one reason or another you have thought about very much in your life. Okay? We have this beautiful person here who is here to remind you of things that you need to learn. Okay. And further, because you cannot handle the brilliance, beauty, generosity that this person is gracing you with their presence, that they continue to work here, silently dealing with your bullshit. And you still cannot even respect their pronouns or who they are. They're a gift that you cannot handle, clearly. No. Yeah, you don't have that much to say anymore, huh? Because you're not used to being checked on your own garbage. Because you have pranced through life, right, as a very honestly entitled person, as a cis person, not having to deal with, not having to think about, not having to be in spaces with other people that are different than you on multiple levels. Huh? And because you're so boxed in your own little sad little world, you think this is all there is. This. And someone who cannot fit in this, for whatever reason, is threatening to your own little tiny narrow world. Huh? And so you have to make it their problem. It's a humiliation. It's humiliation for you. Shameful. Embarrassing. It's barely I have words for this. You know, it's just very sad that you are like this. And that there are other people like you. It is so sad, pathetic. It's embarrassing. Do better. Say sorry. Apologize. Give them some money. I don't know. Make it right. You have already done all of this. Made all of this. It's not anybody's stuff to deal with but yourself. The fact that it has come to this point, yeah, that has come to this point where we have to tell you, educate you, tell you off when you are being absolutely disrespectful, saying completely out of pocket things. Is it because you need attention? Like, were you personally not given enough love and affection in your childhood? Do you personally feel so entitled to everybody's energy and consistent output of education? Like that void you have inside. Everybody else is dealing with their own things. It doesn't have to come to a place where anybody has to feel, I'm going to be transphobic today. That's on you. That was a choice you made.